Bitcoin average price in the next 4 years will be within 250,000 and 1 million. We are smack in the middle of the bull market.
Individual investors have really piled into the Bitcoin ETFs.
BTC has outperformed pretty much every narrative that dominated the last cycle. Bitcoin has finally got spot ETFs in the US, a new all-time high, and more political consideration than ever before.
Anonymous Bitcoin analyst PlanB gives his prediction on where the price of Bitcoin is going after the monumental surge we've seen in the past week. Predicting another surge past $100,000, he believes that rising investor activity and decreasing Bitcoin balances on exchanges are signaling a shift towards a huge price movement. Bitcoin's price has been steadily climbing in 2024, up 34% just in the last 30 days, currently sitting just above 87,800. The well-known Bitcoin analyst behind the stock-to-flow model remains bullish after Bitcoin ETFs have brought in billions of inflows in a matter of days, and the historic price movements following the Bitcoin halving. He believes Bitcoin is on the verge of a significant breakout, comparing the current $80,000 price range to Bitcoin's consolidation at $10,000 in 2020, right before a massive bull run. According to PlanB, Bitcoin is now in the phase of the market cycle, which precedes explosive price movements. PlanB expects the coming months to be critical for those watching Bitcoin closely, as price pumps combined with sharp corrections will bring massive gains heading into 2025. As institutional adoption grows, we can expect even higher highs. As PlanB points out, we're even closer to a six-figure price target. Be sure to check out the latest daily crypto newsletter by our friends over at Jamie Tree Finance for all the latest crypto and Bitcoin news. It's a fantastic analysis of on-chain crypto data and breakdowns, and the best part, it's absolutely free, which will cover expert predictions, breakdowns of on-chain crypto data, and any breaking news that you need to know, all in a nutshell. Click the first link in the description and enter your email to join over 50,000 others in becoming a better crypto investor right now. Let's get right into the latest interview with PlanB, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content we do here.
We know from the stock-to-flow model that probably the average Bitcoin price in this halving cycle will be around $500,000. Yes, you heard that right. That's $500,000. So 500,000 predicted for the next for this halving cycle, so 2024 to 2028, with a standard deviation band of 250,000 and 1 million. The moving average, we use that to cut through the noise of the monthly prices. We get a very smooth line if we average it over 4 years. It's basically this point, now at 42,000, is the average of last 4 years. This moving average always goes up, and similar to stock to flow, if history is any guide, we'll see sharp price increases from here, away from the moving average, as we have seen in all these red dot periods after a halving. So what's very interesting is to think, why would the price increase sharply from here, from the already high $76,000 right now? Well, there's a couple of things we can see. Trump, of course, has been elected. He's very pro-Bitcoin, as opposed to the Democratic President Biden before him. And so Trump has already said he wants a Bitcoin reserve, a national Bitcoin reserve, like the gold reserve right now. So he basically is aiming for 1 million Bitcoins over the next 5 years. So that's 200,000 Bitcoins per year. Imagine the buying pressure of that action alone. And then on top of that, there's Michael Saylor with MicroStrategy announced a $42 billion Bitcoin buy program for the next 3 years. So that calculates back to around 200,000 Bitcoins every year. So that's on top of the national Bitcoin reserve of Trump. And then, of course, there's the ETFs. The inflow is enormous since Trump has been elected as president and will increase from here. So there's a lot of reasons why Bitcoin price can increase sharply from where it is today.
PlanB posted his latest predictions and what he expects Bitcoin's price movement to be based on market conditions. November, he sees Bitcoin hitting $100,000 right after the election. Then in December, a massive ETF inflow will bring BTC to $150,000. From January through July, he predicts that we'll see a chain of events that will bring its price from $200,000, climbing all the way through 2025, hitting $500,000, and even a scenario where Bitcoin hits $1 million by the end of next year. Today, we saw Goldman Sachs reporting a large increase in its Bitcoin ETF holdings at just over 700 million. This rise in Bitcoin ETFs reflects a larger trend of traditional financial institutions gaining more interest in cryptocurrencies. The crypto market also speculates that Trump will establish a Bitcoin strategic reserve. This means the government would hold a substantial amount of BTC, pushing other world governments to follow suit. Many institutional investors are also predicting that BTC will reach $100,000 before the end of the year, with the dominant cryptocurrency soaring to $500,000 soon after. Recently, we also saw the head of BlackRock's digital assets seeing Bitcoin as risk-off, as more institutional investors are adopting crypto as an emerging global money alternative. Even though Bitcoin has been highly correlated as of late with the price moves of US equities, the BlackRock Incorporated head of digital assets says it's inaccurate to call the cryptocurrency a risk-on asset. He said when we think about Bitcoin, we think about it primarily as an emerging global monetary alternative. It's a scarce, global, decentralized, non-sovereign asset, and it's an asset that's not country-specific and has no counterparty risk. BlackRock runs exchange-traded funds, investing in Bitcoin and Ether. But while many investors view Bitcoin as digital gold, something that holds value at times of stress, the narrative for Ether among many institutional clients is a little less clear. Bitcoin is up 104% so far this year, and Ether has appreciated 15%, largely thanks to the approval of ETFs holding both tokens earlier this year. Bitcoin maximalist and MicroStrategy co-founder Michael Saylor supported the recent statement made by BlackRock about Bitcoin that made ripples across the cryptocurrency community yesterday. Saylor echoed the sentiment of retail investors getting into Bitcoin with its high volatility and the prospect of its further use in the future. This is one of his several bullish statements on the world's flagship cryptocurrency. He believes Bitcoin is becoming particularly popular amid growing concerns about extensive money printing, fiat currency debasement, and escalating fiscal and sustainability challenges, not only in the United States, but in other countries as well. Among the key Bitcoin price drivers have been the fourth Bitcoin halving and the approval of the spot Bitcoin ETFs granted by the Securities and Exchange Commission. Last week, BlackRock also gained the approval of its Bitcoin options from the SEC, a milestone largely celebrated by the cryptocurrency community. PlanB's prediction remains bullish, as he believes that by April of 2025, the US could start constructing a strategic Bitcoin reserve. This could easily push Bitcoin to $400,000. Within the next 5 months, there's likely going to be a worldwide race among countries to accumulate Bitcoin, excluding the European Union, which he says will push the price to $500,000. Another factor in this case is the incorporation of artificial intelligence in the use of Bitcoin in financial markets. According to his prediction, the price of Bitcoin is expected to surge to $600,000 by June of 2025 through the use of AI systems to regulate conventional financial markets using Bitcoin. By the end of 2025, the FOMO effect among investors is expected to take Bitcoin to its highest price of $1 million. However, this rapid growth is not expected to be sustained in the future. A distribution phase in 2026 could again take Bitcoin to $500,000 and a bear market in 2027, with Bitcoin's price going as low as $200,000. What do you think about PlanB's prediction for Bitcoin? Comment down below. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content just like this. We'll see you in the next video.